Hey guys, how's it going? It's Anna, and today I thought I'd do a thrift haul slash thrift tip video for you. I recently went thrifting with my friend Steph, and she is a avid thrifter, and I on the other hand haven't gone thrifting in a very long time now, ever since high school, so I don't remember or had any idea what to keep in mind. So I was really glad that I went with her because I learned a lot and I picked up on some tips and advice from her, so I thought maybe I'd share with you for those of you who are beginners and just want to have an idea what to keep in mind while thrifting. So let's get started. So my first tip for you guys is to be patient. I'm the type of person who walks into the store, and if I don't see anything I like in the first 2 minutes, I tend to get bored and I walk right out. While you're thrifting, you really need the patience to go through every rack so you're not missing out on anything special, or you might find that perfect pair of pants that fits you perfectly, and you don't want to miss out on that, so be patient. Now my second tip for you guys is to dress comfortable. Now Steph brought this to my attention and she made a point that it's always best to go thrifting wearing a tank and a sweater over top. That way if you're trying on sweaters and cardigans, you can just try it on the spot. My third tip for you guys is to don't judge a book by its cover. If something has potential, try it on. Clothing look different on the hanger than they do on your own body, so give it a chance, and you never know how your mind is going to interpret it into your own style. Number 4 is really important, and it's a no-brainer, and it's to inspect before you buy. Yes, you are in a thrift store and nothing is really in the best condition. Everything is decently okay, but you also want to make sure that you're not walking out with anything that has any stains or any rips. My number 5 tip is to buy only what you love. Now you could really get carried away and you could potentially walk out without even hitting the high double digits, and you want to make sure that what you're buying is something that you're going to wear for a very long time and something that's not going to rot in your closet and gather dust. And my last tip for you guys is to go with a friend. Now it's a lot more fun if you have a partner in crime, and I'm really glad that I went with Steph. You guys can split the department into 2, and she can search on one end and you can search on the other. And it's a lot better to go with a friend that has a different sense of style than you. When I'm looking at one section and she's looking on the other, we can really grab things for one another, meet in the middle, and show and tell what we got. It also minimizes competition. That way when you are shopping with somebody who has the same style as you, you don't compete. If she finds something that you like, you could really eat yourself away and miss out on something that you could have potentially scored. So those are my tips for thrifting. I hope you guys find that some of it is helpful for you. A lot of it is pretty straightforward, but I hope it helps you because it did help me. If you guys have any tips or advice, I would love it if you would share it in the comment box below. And with that being said, let's just jump right into my haul. So one of the really first items that caught my eye was this shirt here. It has this huge yellow block at the front with an interesting color combination of stripes on the sleeve that continues throughout the back. It's slightly cropped between the midriff, and it actually reminds me a lot of this YouTuber named Karen O. She has this really cool, colorful, funky style that really reminds me of an anime character. My next item is another strike number, and it's this big baggy faded tee here, and it's a cotton t-shirt. Actually it's 60% cotton and 40% polyester, and what I love about it is that it really reminds me of my younger days where I would get a lot of grass and dirt stain, and it's very nostalgic to me. I also like that it's slightly baggy on me. You can tell that it's quite durable and it withstood a lot in its days. So I've been on a lookout for a basic gray crew neck for a while now, and I actually stumbled upon this here. It's about 3 sizes smaller than me from the boys department, and it's the Champion crew neck sweater. I like that it's cropped everywhere, and I think it can definitely pull it off with some high-waisted shorts or some black pair of high-waisted jeans, because honestly, I love that it's a little bit cropped along my midriff and it's cropped along the sleeves, and I definitely can see myself wearing this a little bit more than once. So my next purchase is probably the biggest pop of color that I have now in my closet, and is this red plaid blazer that Steph and I actually saw simultaneously, but luckily enough I was closer, so I managed to snag it first. But I'm really happy that I saw this because I've been seeing this all over Toby, ASOS, Shein side for a very long time now. I couldn't really bring myself to make that purchase. So I was really glad that I saw this, and I could really just see myself wearing a all black underneath with this over top for a pop of color. Up next is this black and olive green color block cardigan. It zips at the front halfway and unfortunately has no pocket, but it's super warm. I could probably wear it as a dress, but I doubt I ever will. But I just love that it's slightly longer. That way when you look for me from behind, it looks like I'm wearing nothing underneath. But if you look at me from the front, I am definitely wearing shorts and a t-shirt underneath. But what I do have next is an actual dress, and it's this sheer velvet dress with floral prints on it. And I could wear this with a slip or a bandeau and high-waisted shorts, but I definitely have to cinch it along the waist to give myself some curves since it's a pretty straight cut. I just love that it's just a really soft material and it's just really delicate. So what I have next is something that I've seen all over Tumblr and Instagram, and I was told that you could really snag a few good ones from Goodwill or like from the thrift store, because if you go to an actual like sports store, it's going to cost about like $80 to $100, so it's quite expensive. And it's the Nike windbreaker, and you know what, I actually didn't find this. Steph found this, and luckily it's in the color black and white because she's not into black and white, she likes color. So I was really happy that she gave this to me. I just absolutely love the color combination. I only wish that there was maybe a bit of a pop of color, like maybe like some red piping going down the sleeves. I love that the Nike label in the back isn't all black and it just has the white and the black lining. I did get another Nike jacket, but it's not a windbreaker. It's just a light Nike track jacket. It's a large, so it's extremely massive on me, but I love it. You definitely won't be able to see what I'm wearing underneath because it swallows me up when I wear it. It was something that I couldn't really let go when I saw it. What really threw me off about it is the smell. It smells like men's cologne or even Axe spray, so I really can't wait to wash this. And so my last two thrift pieces are two pair of jeans, and I am so happy that I decided to look in the denim section because I usually never look, I never have any luck, but I thought, you know what, might as well. And I managed to stumble upon two pairs of jeans that fit me amazing. So the first pair fits me a little bit looser along the bum and the thigh area, but it cinches really nicely along the ankles, so when I cuff it, it looks really, really awesome. And I'm probably going to turn this into a DIY project and just distress the crap out of it, so I'm really, really excited for that. My next pair is honestly the ultimate best find ever. I cannot express how much I am in love with these pairs here. So it's by the Rego jeans, and it says rude wear, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever put on a pair of thrifted pair of pants that fit me so perfectly. It fits me really nicely along the waist, along the bum, thighs, and down. It just cinches really nicely along the ankle. It's definitely something that I am looking forward to styling. So that concludes my entire haul. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have a comment, share it in the comment box below. Feel free to like below there with that thumbs up, and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos of me. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!